To give up is the worst thing ever. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Slight pause. Confucius. There comes a time in every journey when the road seems too long, the weight too heavy, and the dream too far. You question everything. You ask yourself, is this even worth it? Pause, slow and serious. That moment, when everything feels like it's falling apart. That's the exact place where most people give up. But I'm here to tell you, to give up is the worst thing ever. Let's talk real life. J.K. Rowling, before all the fame, the movies, and the billions. She was a single mother, depressed, living on welfare. And her book? Rejected by 12 publishers. 12 times, she was told she wasn't good enough. But she didn't quit. She held on. And today, Harry Potter is one of the most successful book series in history. Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times trying to create the light bulb. 1,000 times. When asked how it felt to fail so many times, he said, "I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that won't work." That is the mindset of someone who refused to give up. And Oprah Winfrey. She was fired from her first television job, told she wasn't fit for TV. Beat, short pause. Imagine being told you're not good enough for the very thing you were born to do. But she kept going. She believed in her purpose. And now, she's one of the most powerful women in media in the world. These aren't fairy tales. These are real people. People with fear, pain, failure, just like you. But they kept moving. They chose not to give up. Maybe right now, you feel stuck. You've been applying for jobs, fighting for your business. Or maybe, just maybe, you're tired of fighting it all. But giving up? That's never the answer. When you quit, you shut the door on every breakthrough. You give up the chance to discover who you could have become. You silence the future you that could have said, "I made it." So how do you keep going? Reconnect with your why. Why did you start? Break the big dream into small steps. Focus on today. Just one step forward. Visualize the finish line. Not as fantasy, but as a goal. You can get there. Surround yourself with stories of people who made it through. Let their stories remind you it's possible. And above all, rest if you need to, but don't quit. Rest is part of the process, but quitting ends it. You may be struggling now, but this is not the end. You are stronger than your doubts, stronger than fear, stronger than failure. Every person who's ever made it, at some point, wanted to give up, but they didn't, and neither should you. So before you throw in the towel, before you walk away from your dream, remember this. To give up is the worst thing ever.